hit this pond right here. And there's some info on it. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's one that I like fishing. There we go. Damselfly. Let's see what that does. A foam damselfly. I make it using a foam cutter. I think I've done some YouTube shorts and stuff on it. All right, let's go do this. Come on, fishy. Oh, look at that. That one struckadelic. Nice. On the damselfly. I think it's a bass. Oh, he wants to take out line. Okay, so the thing about this is when you catch one of these bass and you get them right on the lip with the hook, it's no biggie. But when they take the fly a little deep, then that line gets abraded on their teeth. Oh, he's not too big. It's not big, but he counts. It's like the ones you were catching the other day on the other rig. All right, on the damselfly. See, that was the thing I worry about, especially if you fight them too long, because it's in their mouth right there, and it rubs here. It'll snap the line. And I'm using 6-pound tippet right now. What is a 6-pound tippet? Like 5X? It's 6 pounds. All right, and got a little forceps. Just pop that out there. Let's get this baby back in. All right, maybe there's another one out there. Let's just let it sit. A little twitchy twitch. And when you're fly fishing, make sure you keep your finger right over here, close to your rod handle. So when you get ready to set the hook, you can pull tight, and that'll allow you to set the hook. If you don't, if you hold it out here, a lot of times you're losing some of that hook setting power. Oh, there's a hit. All right, he just barely hit it. Let's see, a little fish. Looks like a bluegill. All right, one of the smaller bluegills. Okay, and he's back in. All right. So what's cool is sometimes you'll be fishing and oh, there's the hit. He's on, little guy. That one was just some short twitches to get him to hit. A lot of times, especially with bass, working some shallow areas, as you're working that grasshopper, that foam deal, your fly, you'll see a little V-wake as they come up right behind it and attack your fly. And those are pretty cool too. You get a visual of it. It's getting ready to strike before they actually take. Oh, bear with me. Let me get my line out. Got it just past the... Okay, just a minute. It's still on the leader. All right. And just to describe what I'm using, this is called a OPST commando head. And what that allows you to do is do some spey casting, one-handed. And here it is. So this is the shooting head. That's the fly line that I'm using. I've got a loop-to-loop connection connected with a nail knot along with perfection loop, and that allows me to switch out the shooting head. And as I bring it in, this thing's getting thicker. So I get closer to this, it's thicker than that other section. And then I have another loop-to-loop connection that I'm attaching to a floating head right here. It's about 3 foot, and that allows it to float. I can swap it out and put on it's called a sink tip or a sinking tip. And depending on which one you put, it'll sink 1 or 3, 6 inches every 1 to 3 seconds and so forth. And then here I've got my leader along with a section of tippet. I'm using a tippet ring just because I'm like to be able to switch out my line as it gets beat up pretty quickly. And that tippet ring is a lot easier to deal with than fishing. Oh man, I just spooked a bunch of bluegill, I think, in front of me. Dealing with a blood knot or barrel knot and retying. Let's go this way. I just saw some. There he goes. See if he's come back. I just saw some swirls as I spooked them, and I think I might be able to get one to come and hit. Turtle just went by too. In fact, he's still over here. All right. Another turtle over there too. Dang. Oh, there we go. Just got a hit. That was an accident. I was getting ready to just recast. Little guy. But there's a turtle now. Okay, and all this was basically 18 feet of a length of line that I'm fishing. Okay, so right there. So when you're first starting out, you really don't need to cast a long distance. Oh, that was a hit. Oh, he just broke off my fly. Oh, right there. It's just floating right there. When I pulled back, the turtle was there also, and I think I swiped the turtle and he cut the line. So, ooh, bummer. Yeah, there it is right there. All right, let's try that one. Okay. Doesn't cost much for this. There's one right behind it. Oh, it's a turtle. Come on. There he goes. There he goes, right there. Oh, it's these little guys right here. See? And you can see I'm not casting very far at all. All right, I'm going to move back a little. Cast it over the shoulder here. See if I can get another one of those. There's a hit. Ah, little guy. There's one. Bigger guy. Look at that. Oh, yeah. All right, and that's basically the length of my rod that I cast. So, yeah, you don't have to cast the far distance to have some fun fly fishing. Really, the main thing is just get out there and go fishing, and the rest will follow. Oh, yeah, a nice size one. Look at that. All right, and there it is, a little foam grasshopper, spider. I don't know what this one is. It's a foam pattern. Okay. All right, let's just let them go, get bigger. Right there, just put your finger on the rod like so you can be ready for a strike. Pop it out there. There's a strike. There's a strike right there. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, so you can see they're small, they're big, they're small, they're medium, they're fun. Okay. All right. Let's see. Cast it out a little bit further. There's the hit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He's got shoulders on him. I think this one has some shoulders. Look at that bend too. Nice, huh? Not bad. All right. Look at that guy. Okay. And I pretty much have not moved from this spot. I basically started out, I went into the pond, started doing some scouting casts, and then once I found out, one, what they wanted to hit, and two, where they were kind of lingering, I pretty much decided to just stick it out there. All right, let me get this line cleared again. Bear with me. Oh, there's the hit. Oh, yeah. Close. I mean, I'm standing on the bank and there's the rod. So he was closer than the length of this rod, which is a 9-foot rod. And he's a nice bluegill. Got some shoulders on him. Look at this guy. Got some shoulders. Nice. It doesn't look like this area yet, but we're going to work our way over. And then there's that culvert where I was just catching them one after. Oh, there's a hit. One after the other. All right. Another guy. Shallow. All right. Another bluegill. Blue golly. All right. And there he is. Not as big as that last one, but he still counts. He still counts. Let's see. What is this? How do you feel about fluger? I'm not an avid fisher, but tried to get out a couple of times. Walmart had crazy sale and combo. I've used fluger before. There's the old style fluger single action reel from way back when. I think they got a newer version, more plasticky. I think it's similar to that one that I picked up, and I did a little deal on the Martin fly rod that I picked up off of Amazon. And I've had Martin fly reels in the past, and similar to that fluger one, I believe that one does not have a drag. Instead, it's the old school click pawl drag. And if it does have if it's rimless, you'll actually palm the reel to help with the drag. But with these little guys, I never worried about drag because, well, right now this reel is a line holder. It's just holding the line for me. There's a hit. Okay. That one just came up right behind it. Feels different. Nope, another bluegill. All right, but yeah, fluger. I like fluger. In fact, I believe I've got one of their rods. Reel-wise, it's pretty much, if it's what I'm thinking, it's pretty much the standard single action, old school click pawl drag reel. Okay. I gotta get my forceps out to get this guy out because he took a little deep right there. All right, and let's see, let's take a look at who's on here real quick. All right, here I'll call out some names too because they say that's a courtesy thing to do here. So Grady Miller, and also I have trouble detecting wet fly bites. Any recommendations? Okay, any trouble detecting wet fly? The key to be it wet or dry, actually wet, is basically watch watch your line. A lot of times when it's out here, I'll be watching my line and I'll detect the strike is because my line hesitated, pulled, or whatnot. Right there was a strike. And I'm actually not feeling the strike. Instead, I'm seeing my line move. If they are striking really hard, there we go. Like that one, he just pretty much swirled it, and I just set the hook when he swirled. That's pretty much how I fish, or how I'll kind of decide to set the hook fishing flies wet. Let's see. I think, yeah, let's see. Here, I'll just kind of describe it. So I cast it out, and what I'd be doing is I'm watching my line, and oh, something just hit over there. And I'm just dragging it slowly. Other times, if I'm fishing, be it a river or stream, I'll be, again, still watching that line, looking for a hesitation. If I, there, there's your trial and error. I missed that strike. All right. That one just came up after it. I was just doing a fast retrieve. All right, so it looks like they're more active now. So I hope that helps. So bottom line, I look, especially wet fly, fishing wet, I look at my line a lot. And it's usually my line movement is the indication. Other times, I think I did a video way back when where I can't see my line, it's way out there. So instead, especially trout fishing, is I'll look over here at my line and I'll see if it gets picked up, and I'll set the hook at that point as well. Done that many a time, especially for trout fishing wet. And then right now, I'm just gonna do one of these quick moves and see if I can get one to right there, hit it. That's fun. All right, so it looks like they want some movement too, so let's try that. Let's do some short retrieves. Okay, and now I'm just gonna do a swing, kind of moving the fly. There's a strike right there. Came up right behind it and hit it. All right, so these guys want to play. They're hitting it sitting still. They're hitting it as moving. Basically, you can do no wrong in these cases. So that's pretty fun. All right, I see some other comments in the chat. Let me get to it real quick after I get this guy off and release him. All right, let's see. Next one. I'm from Arizona. Let's see. This is Preston Origami from Arizona. Oh, I missed it. Sorry. I'm from Arizona and had really, really good luck with white and brown moth patterns and popper flies. All right, that's cool. Good moth patterns. Divorced truck driver. How do you feel? Oh, that was the one I asked earlier. I do like that. Starry, yo, how is your fishing trip going? It's going good. Brendan Rodrigo. What you fishing for? Anything that bites, but it's mainly bluegill and bass. Yeah, mainly bluegill and bass. So far, only one bass. The rest have been bluegill. All right. Get out some line here and see if I can get a longer cast. Okay, a little bit further out. There's the hit. Okay, yeah, he came up right behind it. There we go. All right. That one I saw, I was watching the line and I saw the line moving away from me. And that was my indication to tighten up on the line and set the hook. Let's kind of work our way over. Oh yeah, I felt that. I didn't see the strike. I just saw the line pick up. And I just said, hey, hook it, or set the hook. All right, it's a bluegill. All right, so that one fisherman, Hank Patterson, like exceptional guide and whatnot. He has got a YouTube channel and everything. He's really funny. He's got some great advice. Like I really like the rip thy lips thing that he does. Bottom line, what he says, most important thing about fly fishing is if it shakes, if it wiggles, if it jiggles, if it hesitates, a whole bunch of words like that. And then he says, set the hook. So bottom line, when in doubt, set the hook. I think there's another one that I saw where someone said hook sets are free. So yeah, when in doubt, set that hook. All right, and that one did not see the strike. I saw my line pick up. Okay, that one I saw the strike. I saw a swirl right behind it. It's a little bit bigger. This may be a bass, I think. Yeah. Oh no, big bluegill. Another one. This one's got some orangeness to it. Not as big as some of the other ones, but hey, he's still good. Frog. Hope you catch a shark. Are you using a light fly or a streamer? I'm using a foam grasshopper pattern. Okay. Let's see. And I'll show you it real quick once I get it out. There we go. And there it is. And it's kind of beat up now. Very simple tie. And it's kind of wiggling and whatnot. It's not secured all the way on there, but hey, it's still catching fish, and you can see even the legs are getting beat up now. And earlier they were spread out more. So yeah, it's getting beat up, but the fish are still hitting it, and I'm still having fun. All right, here I'm watching where I cast. Something just came up behind it. Oh, there we go. I saw that one strike. A swirl. There's the swirl. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you want to get into fly fishing, find you a place where there's a lot of fish and practice there, because while you're learning, you're catching fish too, and that'll keep your interest going and keep you motivated to keep fishing on. All right. Also, I suggest tying your own flies. Once you fish a little bit and you figure out a particular favorite fishing fly, go get you some fly tying material that is for that particular pattern, and learn to fish that fly or learn to tie that fly. What will happen is, oh, there we go, another one. What will happen is you'll be more aggressive casting that fly, because you're not as worried as about losing it, because you know you can make one again. And because of that, you become a better fly fisherman, because you're more aggressive. You're willing to go ahead and cast to some places you normally wouldn't cast, because hey, you just spend $5-6 on a fly. Well, there's a lot of stuff I would prefer not to lose $5-6 on when I'm fishing. All right, prefer to use it for other things. All right, so learn to fly tie eventually once you get into fly fishing, and just don't go all crazy and everything. Start out learning the fishing fly that you use the most, your favorite fishing fly. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm just watching where I cast. There's this. All right. Oh, wow. Wow. This guy wants to play. Put a nice bend on this 5-weight. All right, come on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got a shoulder on him. All right. Let me go show you real quick. He's He's one of the bigger ones. I think that big old shoulder on him. Yeah, he likes that fly, even though it's not pretty. It's catching. When in doubt, set the hook. Rip thy lips. If it shakes, if it jiggles, if it wiggles, set the hook. Oh, and in this case, I was just pulling up to go cast again, and he went for it. Oh man, look at that! I think it's another one of those bruisers with the big shoulder on it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I noticed in this particular area they seem to have this bigger operculum thing or whatever compared to some of the other ones I've caught in other areas. So that's pretty cool. All right. There we go again. That's really beat up now. Let's see. What? I see some more stuff here. Let me see if I can. Gar's outdoors. Hello, Glenn, Gene. Hey, how's it going? Just out here fishing, doing a little live streaming. What I'm fishing for, bluegill and bass. Mainly bluegill at this point. Only one bass. And don't know much longer I'll have here because it's starting to get later. And the old day job will call tomorrow. So I still got, oh, there's the strike. Dang it. All right. Okay. Gonna let it, there's the strike again. All right. All right. All right, that's fun. This is live, unedited, so you get to see me make mistakes. You get to see me do good. You also get to hear me basically comment a lot because remember this is a podcast too, so I'll repost this with the audio. So tough to explain what you're doing if you don't have any visual for your audience. So bear with me as there's a strike as I talk. All right, so I'm casting it out. I could see him striking. Watching for the swirl or the line pickup. There's a line pickup. Okay. Right, I'm watching for the line pickup. Also looking for any swirls. Kind of bringing it in slowly. See if anyone wants to strike. And then I'll just recast it back out. Okay. And earlier they were all kind of hanging out over here by this culvert. I do know that, oh, there's a strike. That one I felt the strike. Okay. I know this culvert actually has a little depression here. I guess over the years with the water coming in, it just blew out some of that sediment, and that's probably explains why I'm able to catch a fair amount. Just, there we go. Fair amount as I'm sitting here. Okay, so in this case, I was just taking up line and I felt tension. So when I felt that tension, I was like, hey, set the hook. All right. Okay, so, all right. Whew. Okay, I'm going to have to call it quits here soon. But before that, come on, let's get one more. Let's get one more right here. Let's see if we can get one more right there. Talk to me, Smalls. Do your thing. Okay. No. No. There's a turtle looking at it. Let's not let that happen. How about here? Okay. Letting it sit. I'll give it a twitch. Nothing. Twitch. Nothing. Looking for a line pickup. There's it. I saw the line pickup right there. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was describing earlier when you're fishing wet flies, having a hard time detecting it. Watch your line. Watch your line, and that'll tell you also maybe you need to set the hook. Okay, so all right. Well, that was fun, and I hate to keep you guys here longer. And it's starting to get darker here, so I'm going to have to call it quits. With that said, appreciate y'all joining. Stay tuned for more. I really love doing these live streams. It's pretty fun. And what I like is the engagement you guys give, asking a few questions here and there. Sometimes I got some answers for you. Other times, hey, I'm completely clueless. I'm just like the average Joe here. Not an expert, just an avid fisherman. All right, all for now. Next time, catch y'all later, and good luck and good fishing. There is the beat up lure. All right.